Right, it's showtime. I've just been told by this young lad here that's running past that he's going to take me down. My word, as Howling died big time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to put the dancing shoes on. It's Saturday morning. It's Parkrun Ava. We've got Mummy, Daddy going for Parkrun. Last week, life peaked. To put into perspective, wedding day here, finishing first at Parkrun.
What about the day Ava was born?
The day Ava was born, wedding day, the day Ava was born. Like, it's not a nasty thing. If you've ever been in a delivery room, as a male, you will no one tells you that day is the worst day of your life and also the best day of your life. You could see Mummy in extreme pain and a head come out of somewhere that shouldn't come out of. So, I think we'll leave it there, ladies and gentlemen, before this vlog gets demonetised. But peak last week, finishing #1 at Parkrun. Daddy was a legend. This week, the goal now is to try and go sub-17. I hope someone fast turns up and rips me apart, destroys my legs. I want to be breathing out my backside. Mummy, what's your goal? What's your goal, Mummy? Talk to us.
What did I do last week?
You done a 44.30, so we're gonna
44.29.
44.29. She loves a big goal, does Mummy? She likes to stretch herself, go above and beyond. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely tropical conditions. We might, well, it doesn't look like it, but it's actually warm today. 11 degrees. I've got my Ali socks on. Look at those bad boys. Giorgio Coppola Cycling will get you 10% off. Mummy, show us the power. Oh wait, she needs to adjust her steed.
Did you bring it down, or is that the lowest? I thought last time
Oh, she's adjusted, ready for a PB.
No, I'm not feeling it today at all, actually.
Oh, here come the excuses. What do you want if you get a PB? Daddy cooks dinner tonight. Takeaway.
Not chilli that I made the other day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't have last night, so fish and chips.
Alright, so we've got chilli that just needs warming up. So if she PBs, Daddy will warm up the chilli. Right, I'm not going to faff about. Mummy needs to go and drop the kids off. Okay, pre-race wee, and then we go full gas. Right, it's showtime. I've just been told by this young lad here that's running past that he's going to take me down. So, it's game on now. I don't want to make excuses.
That's what you get for doing a big chat.
Yeah, I don't want to make excuses, but I was just running and I've got a stitch. I haven't had a stitch since I was about 10. I'm getting beaten by a 12-year-old. The calm before the storm at Parkrun. Everyone is ready to go full beans and we are underway. And it was, as usual, a full gas start. It always is, a 2:54 pace. Now this lad here is the one that was talking a big game, saying he was going to destroy me. And you know I love a bit of shit talk. Give it to me. I am here for it. It is wicked. It motivates me to go even harder. And he went out hot. Now, I'm a big believer. If you're going to talk the big talk, you've got to be able to produce the goods. And I was going into this, I was a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie. But I said to myself, you know what? I am going to sell my soul today to put this wee boy back in his place. Do you want to get beaten by a 32-year-old dad? Well, 31, 32 this year. That it would be shameful behaviour. But I'm sat in behind him right now. And we're going at a good rate of knots right now. And I think we've actually distanced the little group behind already. And it was just in a second, he said something to me like, I thought it'd be faster. And that's when I knew, that was my first little inkling, he's hurting more than he's letting on, and he's trying to play it up. He looked over his shoulder, saw me still there, and I think he thought he would have distanced me already. But he hadn't, and that's when I know a little bit of weakness has crept into the lad's brain, because if he thought it was going to be faster, he's setting pace right now. So I sort of come to the front a little bit, and I think I'm going to keep the pace high because I felt it drop off a little bit. And although this is not a race, there's a start and a finish. Parkrun is cutthroat at the front, I'll tell you that. And most importantly, I want a PB. I'm not really bothered if I come first, second, third. The little number at the end is a nice little bonus, but you know, I'm trying to get a sub-17 5k before I start marathon training, and just here he pipped in front of me and absolutely chopped me on this corner. I was like, oh, it's game time. And then we hit this stretch, and there's always a little bit of wind around this course. And it was at this point right now, I thought to myself, and over the next sort of kilometre or so, I thought to myself, I think we've done a 3:20 first kilometre, so pretty full gas for me. But it was right now, the fact that he had gone behind me and sat in, I knew he didn't have the minerals. Your boy did not have the minerals to go for it. I could hear the heavy breathing behind me, and I thought, you know what? I think Georgie boy has got this one today. We'd gapped the group behind by probably 10 seconds or so at this point, and it was just here where he said to me he conveniently needed a wee. Now, when you are trying to go for that coveted 001 token at Parkrun, you wet yourself to win this race. Not a race, don't come at me in the comments. But it was just here, you'll see me look over my shoulder. I think it's here, yeah, there. You see me look over my shoulder. It was where he peeled off for his wee, which was actually code for I have totally blown my biscuit trying to keep up with this guy, and I need a wee. That's what I'm calling it. He says otherwise after this race, this run. But at this point now, I've got probably a 10-second gap. I remember looking over my shoulder, seeing the group behind, give this lad a little high five. Thanks for cheering me on. And we were halfway around the course. It was like at 8:20, and I was like, oh boy, I'm in a world of hurt right now. I've got a pack of 4 runners chasing me. This point of the run, every week, is where it's who's willing to suffer now. This coming into this second lap, I was like, you've got to up the pace, kick on a bit. So I'm back up at like a 3:20 pace. But I am suffering like a dog right now, and I could see the group of 4, like, I was saying to myself, they're going to be all together working hard, and you can see I'm like looking over my shoulder, I'm doing that same thing again, oh my god, they're going to catch me! And I was absolutely trying to just bury myself. Every time I was going around the corner, I remember just like looking over my shoulder, there again. I was panicking right now. I was thinking, in all honesty, if these guys catch me, your boy's not got a kick, because he was trying to beat the young buck at the start, and I went a little bit too deep. But coming down here, we're coming into 4K. We're about to go past Mummy, who is absolutely striding this week. Look at her go. And we've got 1K. You've always got a little bit more in the tank when you get to that last kilometre. Like, the 3 to 4 kilometre is the hardest part of a 5k. It's a huge mental battle. It sucks, it hurts. Almost had to go in the drink to get past this lady here. But yeah, when you hit 4k and you're like, I've only got a kilometre left, that's like 3.5 to 4 minutes of pain. I can get through this. And I remember looking over my shoulder as I come out into this final stretch, and I could see people hunting me down, and they were getting closer and closer. The gap was shutting down, and I was like, right, you got a kick now. And this is me thinking I was Mo Farah right now. I felt like I was sprinting my nuts off. I managed to get down to a 3:17 at best. Look, you can see me looking over my shoulder again, and I just about managed to hang on to get over the line for a 17:25. The PB streak continues, and we managed to get the coveted 001 token. My word, I was howling. 17:25, I think. Parkrun died big time. No kick at the end. And there was like a group of guys chasing me. Whew. Right, let's go see Mummy. That is as deep as I've gone. There was like no kick at the end, and I was like, I didn't know where the guys that were chasing me were, so I was just hanging on. But we're gonna go and see where Mummy's at, see if she can get a PB. Here she is. Come on, Mummy. Is she asleep? Oh yeah, She's Sparko. How are we doing? Done any running?
A little bit.
A little bit. More running needed.
I was like right behind you, and I just
Here come the excuses that I needed a wee. What the real excuse was,
No.
he didn't have the minerals to keep up with me.
First ever 5k. I was like, you know what? It's an 800-meter race, really, because whoever gets like the first turn first
Loses. Whoever gets to the first turn first loses.
I stayed with you the whole lap, and I was like, I need a wee. And you're like, oh.
Yeah,
So I pulled
lazy.
off left.
I said,
And then there was 1 minute gap, but I held the gap the whole way through.
right, I said this to the wife. His excuse was he needed a wee, and she said that's the excuse she'd make if she'd blown up. So what can I say? That is what she said.
No, it's lies. It's lies.
What can we say? Oh, I've been dropped by mummy this week. It does look like they're talking though. Ali. I'm putting a 5-minute K's in it to catch up. Come on, mummy! Huh?
God, you again.
Me again, yeah. Mr. Motivate.
Oh, freaking baby.
Faster then. Is there no running today?
I'm like little bits, but I'm just going to do a jog at the end.
Jog at the end. I feel like you're going quite fast though. Oh, might get stuck down there. What's your time?
5:05 pace.
Oh, nearly sub 25.
What's the minute?
How many minutes? That's 25.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's going for sub 25.
One day.
One day, next weekend. They're putting a shift in. Battle of the buggies. Let's go, mummy. Don't let him beat you. Ah, boo.
3k mark. That drag. Mentally, I was like, literally had me in my ears when you were like, enjoy the pain. I was trying, but I had no pace.
Yeah, no, it is. It is who can suffer the most. Mummy, can you suffer? No.
I have a very low pain threshold and mental strength.
Oh, you've pushed out a baby. Apparently, once you've had a baby, your endurance is better. I think I've either dreamt that or I've read it somewhere. That's what I told Sarah. Come on. Ali, how far are you running from?
When we got in the straight, yeah? Jog in the straight. Just jog it in straight. 450 metres.
See my women's health physio yet.
My physio.
This is my men's mental health.
Ginger Mo Farah needs to see the physio.
She did, she told me, don't run until I see you.
Yeah. Do a pair of
First
decent
video
runners.
I saw after Ed was born told me, whatever I do not run until a minimum of 6 months after having Ed. So it's been 6 months.
Yeah, but they're probably talking people running like running.
Look,
Yeah.
we don't want a prolapse. We don't want a
Yeah,
prolapse.
true, to be fair. Not picking that up.
Guys, someone pick that up. I need to PB my park run.
Can't leave that behind. Full service.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're getting brunch made for us today. Only people that PB though, Sarah. Otherwise you've got to sit and watch.
So I'm sitting and watching as well then. First half K was about like 4 minutes 30 pace. And I was like, hang on a minute, what am I doing? You just get so carried away with everyone.
you do.
And I look at people and think, no, I've got to be faster than you. This little man coming through but actually sprinting like how are you moving like that?
The endurance. Mind out, Elliot. I will not stop my momentum, I'll happily hit your ankle.
I will not stop my momentum.
It's like that on the start actually sometimes.
Yeah. Come on, mummy. Give it the beans. Little jog, gentle one. Come on, mummy. You got this, girl. She's smashing it again. Mo Farah is back. This is the worst bit of any park run. Gravelly track, headwind. I'm really selling this to the rocket. Go, mummy! Come on, up. Yeah, buddy. So So, ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. We had brunch at Sarah's brother's, and Auntie Isabel and Uncle Elliot made us brunch, which was absolutely banging. Rocket has been having another spend up again. Should you be doing that, Rocket, after today's performance? Nil point PB, but I am impressed with her. She ran like 500 metres. Absolute Rocky Balboa stuff. But it was a 44.38 for the Rocket. 9 seconds slower than last week. But considering she wasn't feeling it this week, that is still a good time. Still sub 45 for Bubs and Mummy. And Daddy was a 17.25 to get that golden ticket again of the 001. Was Daddy fast again? Yeah. Honestly, it was absolutely killer to show that young buck who was boss and absolutely sell my soul for that one. The last 2K was grim, absolutely grim. But I'm loving our Saturday morning park run. I hope you're enjoying watching the videos with us. We are about to have a cheese and ham croissant to refuel a bit more. Watch out, Bubby! I gotcha. And I think we're going to wrap this video up here because it might be a little bit of a longer commentary where there was a bit of action in today's video. But I hope you enjoyed this one. Are we park running next weekend, Rocket?
Oh, I believe so.
She believes so. Absolutely. Our Saturdays are taken forever. I'll catch you in the next video.